I'm involved in, I'm always going to give it 100%.
Right.
So people are entitled to judge me for what they hearsay.
Okay.
Making assumptions. Just because I never came out and said, "Oh, let me explain." I don't have to explain that to nobody. Only
all that money.
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather has finally responded to the recent speculation surrounding his financial situation. During a recent appearance with Shannon Sharpe, he addressed his latest real estate moves and made it clear he's not facing any financial trouble. He broke down all the points that have been circulating lately. So, here's a quick update to get you up to speed.
Need no money because at the end of the day, I was smart. I made smart investments.
Right.
So I make millions every month for the rest of my life because I made smart investments. Right. But the thing is this, if I still get, the twos and fews. When they want me to make an appearance, I pick up, if I'm here and I'm just sitting in my room, they say, "Floyd, come down to the club and pick up 30 or 40,000. Yeah, absolutely. Go pick up a quick bag and that's some gas money for my check. Why not?
Everyone is free to think what they want. But if owning 2 private jets, holding a portfolio of 100 buildings, and having complete freedom is considered going broke, then by that logic, everyone must be bankrupt. Floyd Mayweather said, brushing aside the rumors with his usual self-assured tone, he has taken a bold approach to building long-term wealth, putting real estate at the center of his investment strategy. And from the very beginning, he went in at a large scale rather than easing into it.
6 months with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit.
When I got into real estate, I didn't stop at 8 figures. I jumped straight into 9. Floyd Mayweather explained. I wanted larger returns so I could enjoy life and travel with my family and friends. He shared that his holdings now cover a wide range, including high-end rentals, commercial retail spaces, affordable housing units, and standout luxury estates, one of them being the former Versace mansion. These acquisitions aren't just for show either. A significant portion of them are set up to bring in reliable cash flow, creating a steady stream of income that continues well beyond his boxing career.
Floyd Mayweather is able to buy a diamond chain, a car, a house every month from smart investments. Because I try to teach these fighters that becoming rich, you become rich.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather grabbed attention with a reported $42 million investment tied to 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan. The move quickly fueled speculation, as some outlets raised doubts about whether the deal was legitimate. In response, Mayweather took legal action, filing a $100 million defamation lawsuit against Business Insider. The outlet, which had questioned the transaction in its coverage, later released a statement saying it would vigorously defend its reporting and reject what it described as an unfounded attempt to undermine its work and its journalists. For Mayweather, the situation goes beyond finances. It's about safeguarding his image. He made it clear that honesty and reputation matter deeply to him, emphasizing that he has spent decades building his name. He also pointed out that, despite years of criticism directed at him and his family, this marked the first time he had taken legal action against a media organization, adding that he won't allow anyone to damage his reputation or speak negatively about his loved ones.
I've been building generational wealth, even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school.
Floyd Mayweather explained that his move into real estate is part of a bigger plan to create long-term financial security for his children, Karan Mayweather, Iona Mayweather, Zion Shemery Mayweather, and Jaira Mayweather. He said his ultimate goal is for them to surpass him, something he considers a success. He also noted that he doesn't label it as a real estate dynasty, but rather as building generational wealth, though he pointed out that many athletes endure heavy physical wear, especially on their knees and face, which is why having something stable outside of sports is important. Because of that, he has always focused on creating opportunities beyond boxing and never overlooking the value of what he has achieved. That same mindset mirrors the discipline he showed in the ring, where his defensive ability and calculated strategy played a key role in shaping his legacy.
Options, options, options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Ferrari.
Despite his achievements, Floyd Mayweather stays modest about his understanding of real estate. He admitted that he's still gaining knowledge in the field and continues to learn every single day, often comparing it to boxing because the process of improvement never stops. His openness to learning and relying on experienced people around him has played a major role in his life after boxing. He frequently acknowledges his financial team for guiding him through complexities of property investments, stressing that having knowledgeable and trustworthy individuals by your side is just as important as delivering a clean jab or avoiding a powerful punch in the ring.
You make 100,000, you have to put 50,000 up. If you make 100 million, you have to put 50 million up. You have to save money for a rainy day.
Put it into something else.
You always have to put half up, always, no matter what you, even if you are just a regular 9-to-5 blue collar worker, always put half up and it'll be greater later.
And then what do you do?
Mayweather's strategy looks very different from many former athletes who often find it hard to preserve their fortune once their careers end. By putting money into physical investments such as property, he is working to make sure his success lasts well beyond his time in the spotlight. For him, it goes beyond earning cash. It is about building long-term security that can support his family for years to come. Mayweather also spoke about his disciplined way of living and explained that it has been a major factor in keeping his finances strong. While many others in sports have faced money problems through poor decisions, Mayweather has stayed fully committed to growing his wealth and protecting his future.
Bruh, $300 million a month, that's like $3.6 billion a year. Grant Cardone don't even make $300 million a month. He probably makes that in a year. Mind you, Mayweather's biggest purse was like $100 million, I think, when he was fighting. He is heavy in real estate. He owns 9 or 10 skyscrapers, probably way more. But $300 million a month, my guy, I'm calling cap on that.
That level of discipline, combined with his strong business sense, has helped him steer clear of the money troubles that have affected many other athletes. His belief in his financial position is obvious, and his response to critics is as direct as the style he showed inside the ring. Mayweather has never backed away from competition, whether in boxing or in business. His rise from champion fighter to successful entrepreneur reflects the impact of discipline, smart planning, and an unstoppable desire to win.
If you're not buying stock in a company, stop arguing it and debating about something that you don't own stock in. So my thing is this, what we need to do is buy stock in a certain company or a certain brand and then talk about it. And then when it go up.
Floyd Mayweather has never been the type to do anything halfway, and that includes the way he responds to talk about his money. Based on a May 8th report from Realtor.com, Mayweather spoke on the matter himself while appearing at the Real Deal's New York City Forum on May 7th. That appearance happened only 3 days after he once again reminded everyone how large his fortune is. During a stop at a Foot Locker location in his hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan, he gave people a classic Mayweather-style display of wealth. While inside the store, he quietly handed journalist Tim Koo a note showing the amount in his bank account. Kean said Mayweather first looked around to make sure nobody else was paying attention before sliding the paper to him.
One of the best investments that I did was New York real estate. So it started off with 7 figures, and I was getting a certain amount of money every month. When I first gave them $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. So I said, yo, the money kept coming on the 18th every month. 50,000 would come in. I still was competing, I still was fighting, I still was active, and I still was making.
He glanced around to be sure no one was paying attention before extending a folded bank slip in his right hand. Kean remembered the moment, saying, "It was a deposit slip, and Floyd kept watching me as I tried to focus on the balance shown there. I stared at the numbers printed across the receipt. As Kian took in what he was seeing, the size of the amount quickly became clear. Once he counted the zeros, he realized Mayweather had an incredible $123 million in one single account. I looked back up and Floyd was smiling. Then he started laughing. I muttered something I can't even remember about there being too many numbers. I still don't know why he showed me. Kian continued. He added that he checked the slip once more just to be certain he had read it correctly. And there it was again, 11 digits total. More than $123 million was sitting in Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s bank account.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong.
This type of effortless display fits perfectly with Mayweather's well-known larger-than-life image, which he has turned into a brand over the years. With an estimated net worth of about $500 million, a balance like that stands out, but it's not exactly unexpected given his history. Mayweather has consistently made bold financial decisions, whether through major boxing paydays, high-earning exhibition bouts, or his ventures into real estate.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
What truly separates Mayweather is not only the amount of money he has, but the mentality that comes with it. To him, wealth is not simply about expensive living. It represents influence, control, and freedom. This is the same boxer who famously paid $1,750,000 to lead his top-ranked contract in 2006, then later went on to create more than $1 billion in pay-per-view revenue while promoting himself. At the time, many viewed that move as a gamble, but it is now regarded as one of the smartest business decisions in sports history. So when Mayweather reveals a bank slip showing 9 figures, it is more than showing off. It serves as a reminder of the empire he created through years of discipline, sacrifice, and smart business decisions. For someone like him, those 11 digits mean more than money in an account. They represent independence and control, the financial version of a knockout blow.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old office post office.
While many athletes would be satisfied retiring with only a portion of what Mayweather has earned, he is clearly operating on another level. His property ventures alone, including the widely discussed $42 million Manhattan transaction, represent only one part of a broader plan focused on creating wealth that lasts for generations. For Mayweather, success is not limited to what happens in the ring. It is about protecting his legacy and maintaining financial power long after the last bell sounds. Floyd Mayweather has always been a divisive personality, both during his boxing career and beyond it. He built a massive empire through his bold, unapologetic image, and his money-driven mindset has never been hidden. Yet even before he publicly addressed questions about his finances, waves of speculation and criticism were already surrounding him, covering everything from the way he spends to his political views.
In an EWV Rolls Royce, for those that don't know what an EWV is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5". Some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
Khan had recently aimed strong criticism at Mayweather, accusing him during an interview with Pokemon of benefiting from his support of Israel. Khan did not hold back as he condemned Mayweather for what he called excessive displays of wealth and a questionable position regarding the Israel-Palestine conflict. It's sad, but look, karma is real. Just look at how arrogant he was. He keeps showing off money. You can't keep flashing cash like that to people when there is so much poverty across the world. If he is tossing money around and spending it in strip clubs, when we spend money, we put it into investments. Is showing off being filthy rich, trying to look down on everyone else. I think karma is a __, Khan said, offering a harsh assessment.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the...
The criticism went beyond simply attacking Mayweather's lavish lifestyle. Khan openly accused the undefeated star of gaining financially from supporting Israel, suggesting that his public stance during the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict was driven by money. Secondly, with a war taking place in Palestine and Gaza, look at him, Khan continued. He is fully siding with Israel and saying, I'm going to support the soldiers. Those soldiers are killing innocent people. I think he has lost many fans because of that. For him, it does not matter which side he chooses as long as he can profit from it. The Israel side has 100% paid him money.